New drone video now gives us an aerial view of the conditions on Buxton along the Outer Banks. Pressure continuing to mount on homes in this area. Look how tenuous it looks with king tides and recent storms shifting sand under structures. WRAL's climate reporter Liz McLaughlin explores how the area is grappling with the impact.
A changing climate is driving rapid erosion. Here at Buxton Beach, a former defense site is unearthed. Petroleum contamination, a continuing problem, just one of dozens of environmental crises across North Carolina's changing shoreline. A haunting sight, stairs leading to a home that's no longer there. Sandwiched by two houses for sale in Buxton, North Carolina, as waves smack into them.
You'll see massive amounts of sandbags which are doing nothing.
Erosion is tearing away at the Outer Banks, forcing the closure of part of Buxton Beach after military debris was exposed this spring. Now, rusty metal and concrete along the shoreline are a source of concern for residents like Alan Dufala.
These hazards are under the water. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when somebody gets hurt.
The once secret Navy site from the 1950s was later turned over to the National Park Service.
There also, unfortunately, happens to be petroleum contamination.
The Army Corps of Engineers is currently testing contaminated soil. They've already removed over 4,000 tons of petroleum in the early 2000s.
We are taking action out there to ensure that that the community has a safe environment.
But the agency says it can't remove the concrete debris.
We do not have the authority to remove that infrastructure.
Residents are frustrated by the delays.
It's a lack of the government doing what they should do.
As erosion intensifies with each storm, residents are left wondering what will be uncovered next. Liz McLaughlin, WRAL News.
Wow. The Army Corps of Engineers says the contractor hired to remove the contaminated soil may end up removing some of the infrastructure as well. The Park Service says there's not a timeline right now for remediation and then reopening the closed portion of Buxton Beach.